Happy video day, guys. So if you guys are following me on Instagram, you guys knew that there was going to be a video coming up today and that I was going to be putting it up a little bit later because I had to run over to Sephora to pick up a new launch that came out today that I was dying to buy. You guys know, if you guys have seen all my other videos, which palette that is. So here is my Sephora bag, and the product that I'm talking about is this one right here from Huda Beauty. This is the new Nude palette that she just released. I was dying for this palette, so I decided to just run over and pick it up the moment it released because I really, honestly, I've been wanting this palette. Since I saw the sneak peeks coming out of this palette, I really wanted it, so I just didn't waste any time. No, I didn't get the discount on it. I know VIB is getting a discount as of tomorrow on the VIB Rouge sale, but I just decided to do it anyways. So if you guys are new here, my name is Christina Brooke. I would love it if you guys would take a moment to hit the subscribe button, especially if you guys like makeup, because that's what we do on the channel. We talk about makeup. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try this on my eyes. I'm gonna come up with an eye look. We're gonna get into the information. I'm gonna let you guys know if this was worth it. Yeah, was it worth me paying full price for it? So let's go ahead and let's get right into the video. First, let me show you guys the palette because I am sure some of you guys are dying to see what this looks like. So it is kind of like a really nice packaging. It's a hard cardboard, so it's not something that's going to get destroyed. It kind of reminds me of the Urban Decay Born to Run packaging. Very nice, very sleek. I also enjoy the interior of this packaging because it is so easy to use. You could see all the beautiful colors just side by side, and then besides that, all of the names of the colors are easily there right in front of you, so you can see the colors that you're using. Inside of the packaging also comes this mirror protector, which is actually a really pretty mirror protector. It is of Huda Beauty herself, and yeah, the mirror itself is very pretty. The interior is really nice, and I really like the packaging. I think that the packaging itself got an A+ for me because I do like it. It's sleek, it's lightweight, it still looks luxurious, but at the same time very easy to use. I really like the packaging. And when you look inside, isn't that beautiful? I mean, I even saw it in the Sephora counter and it was just still just so beautiful. Like, sometimes you think that things in photos sometimes could either look better or worse, and this palette just looked as beautiful, I think, in the photos as it does in person. It's a beautiful palette. Now, one thing, it is called the New Nudes, but I will tell you, looking at this palette, it is very pink. So it is very pinky toned, which could go with nude, you know, nudes and pinks and all that good stuff, but it is going to be primarily like a pinky kind of tone palette. But let's see how it performs on the eyes. There is some real crushed glitter shades in here that are really glittery, so let's see how those perform too. Of course, I'm going to also add some swatches in this video, so let's go ahead and let's play with the eyes and let's try this thing on my eyes. So we're going to go ahead and just try this on together from scratch. This is going to be like one of my old school try-ons with you guys that I literally put on my eyes with you guys watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is, in this palette, which is kind of cool, it has this shade right here called Concealer. So it's actually a concealer shade. So I'm gonna, ooh, yeah, you see, like, it's even like silky. This is like, it's literally a cream product. So it's a cream base concealer. So we're gonna put that on my eyes. Very like a greasy texture concealer. I wonder how this is probably gonna be pretty tacky, so it might work good. It actually might work good with the glitters. I don't mind it. It did look how nice it kind of like evened out the skin tone of my eyes. That worked nice. I actually kind of enjoy the fact that it's in here because sometimes primers, I forget to put them on and I kind of like just jump into doing my eye look and I'm like, damn, I forgot like primer on my eyes. But since it's kind of like stuck in here, I might not skip it when I use this palette at least. Let's see how that looks. Oh, so far it looks pretty nice. It did do a nice even color to my skin, so that's really good. So I'm gonna just jump into this color right here. We're gonna put that on the lid. I'm gonna put it all over, kind of like put it down on this cream product, see how it layers. Ooh, that's a lot peachy pinkier than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, that's a pretty color. Actually, it's kind of like one of those colors that I really like. It's very peachy pinky. I don't mind that cream base, to be honest, guys, because it kind of layered pretty nicely. I think it kind of works good together. That's probably why it's in the same palette, right? This color play is actually a really pretty color. I really like it. Since I know a lot of looks probably come out very pink, let's grab this color here, Tease, right here. I'm gonna jump into Tease, which is kind of like a purpley color. Let's put that all over the lid. These colors work really nice. It's funny because when you look in the pan, you're like, well, that can't be like that pigmented of a color because they are more like muted down colors, but they apply really pigmented on the eyes, which is really good. So I just went ahead and we did it to this other eye too, same process. Look how pretty that looks. I'm actually pretty impressed with the mattes so far that I've used. These two mattes that I've used have blended beautifully. I like the way that they've mixed together. They've done a very, very easy blending job. I'm really liking these two colors so far. So what I'm gonna do is just, let's use a little bit of a darker color to darken up like the outer edge, just to, you know, add some more color so we can play with some more colors in here. This one right here. And that color is called Love Bite. And let's put that a little bit on the outer edge just to see how much these colors are different from each other. That's a really pretty purpley color. That's really pretty. Okay, so this one's really nice too. Now let's just blend it out, and that was like a really pretty pigment. That color is really nice. I really like that color a lot. That's really pretty. I like that. So these are blending effortlessly. Even that purple blended really good. So now I'm going to jump into one of these really smushed looking metallic shades here. I'm going to grab this one right here. It's kind of like it's called Crave. Let's get it on my finger. Every time I use these really cool looking shades from Huda Beauty, I always put them on my finger. They always perform the best. Don't even try using a brush. Look at that. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I really am excited right now. Like, you guys don't even know. That color. Your colors are good. So I'm just gonna jump right back into this color Play right here and just use that to kind of smooth out my edges, just because it's kind of like a pinkier kind of peach color. I'll kind of blend everything good. I'm really digging this eye look right now. So I'm just gonna grab this color Play one more time. I mean, there's a lot of kickback, but I am fine as long as I've got this pigment that it gives me. Wow. I don't even know if you guys can tell in camera how pretty this eye look is, but it is so pretty. I'm so excited. So I'm just gonna jump back into this color right here called Love Bite. This color is really pretty. I'm gonna tight line with it. I'm so happy. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Oh, you know how when you spend money on something and you're like, please be good? This is good. Yes. I can already tell that this color right here, you guys can see how much fallout it has, but this is so pigmented of a color. I can tell this is gonna be my favorite colors in this palette. Play is absolutely stunning. Beautiful color. It's one of my favorite kind of tones of colors, so I'm just so happy right now. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put on some mascara. Maybe I'll put on some liner, I'm not sure. And then we'll jump back into this, but oh. So let's pick a lipstick. I'm gonna use, of course, my Huda Beauty lipsticks because we are doing Huda Beauty. These are the Liquid Matte Lipstick Collection. She came out with these last year. So I'm just gonna grab one of these. I think I'm gonna go a little pinky. Wow. I love this eye look, guys. Like, you guys don't even understand how excited I am right now. Okay, guys, so that is it for the eyes. I think for being like a very simple eye look, like I didn't do like way too much, this look came out phenomenal. I also love this little card that comes inside of the package. I mean, I know this is like just a dumb little thing, but this is like a little card that comes in here, like kind of like to separate the mirror from hitting like your shadows and stuff. And even the card is so well thought out of. This is like the Huda like special thing that she always does, you know, that people on Instagram are constantly doing that with. But I think that this is such a beautiful palette. I'm really excited with it. I actually am very happy. Like, I love the way that this eye look came out. When I first saw this, I was kind of like, oh, there's a lot of glitter. Like, this is gonna be like another one of those palettes that I was so excited for, and then it's straight up glitter. There is some colors in here that are straight up glitter, but for the most part, some of these that look very glittery, they're more like a crushed foil shade. When you put them on your eyes, they kind of look like that, and so pretty. Like, so pretty. So let's go ahead and swatch these together. You guys can see how they swatch. Okay, so we're gonna swatch these and we're gonna start off with the first color called Bare. So this one here is Bare. It is kind of like a color that's very bare. Basically, it's like the color of my skin tone. I don't even know if you could see it come up. I'm doing 2 swatches just so you guys can see. So that is Bare. Then we have the next color, which is called Crave. This color is the color that I put in the center of my eye, and oh my gosh, it's so pretty. This is Crave. Look at that color. It definitely has like little glitters in it, but it's such a beautiful color. Like, oh my gosh, I'm like obsessed. Then this is probably one of my favorite colors in the palette as for mattes, because it's like a perfect like kind of like transitional matte. Like this is like the colors that I love to use. It is this one right here. That is such... that color is, that's called Play. The next color here is, I'm trying to read these colors and I can't see, it's called Fantasy. So that's right there is Fantasy. Another beautiful, beautiful color. Like so pretty. Next color is called Love Bite. This is a purpley tone. Really pretty. Doesn't swatch as good as comes out on the eyes for sure, because on the eyes this color worked great. But it's this one. I did like 2 little swatches of that one to get it to work, but on the eyes, really good. Then we've got Spanked, which is more like a mauve-y color. It's another one that doesn't swatch as good, but these mattes were blending on my eyes like a dream. Fallout, you can even see it in the swatches. Then we've got the color Laid. Is it say Laid? Lace. Lace Laid. Ay, Christina. And it's like a really light kind of lilac. It's a really pretty color too. I'm going over it twice because it doesn't swatch. These mattes don't swatch that great, but they work really good on the eyes. That happens. That's why I don't really pay attention to the swatches too much. It's more to show you guys like the colors. Then we've got the color Daydream. Oof, another one of those beautiful foiled, like crushed, amazingnesses. Oh my god, that color is so pretty. Then we've got the color Tickle. This one is also more of like a pinky kind of undertoned color. They're all very pinky undertones, but if you guys can tell, the colors are like really different. They're very different pink undertones. So then we've got, this is the one that is the most glittery, and actually the Sephora lady showed me this one and I was like, ah! This is glitter. This one right here, this is like straight up, like that is glitter. Like that is not even like a shadow. That is glitter. That one is Excite. It's the one that least excites me out of the entire palette because I don't really love glitter. But if you guys like glitter, there is a straight up glitter shade in here. Then we have Infatuated. This one also is a straight up glitter and it looks very similar on the swatch to Excite. And it actually is a more pinky, like Excite is more purple and this one's more like pinky, but they look exactly the same. Those are the 2 shades that I'm like. Kinky. And Kinky is like another one of those favorite shadows of mine. Oh my god, look at that color. So pretty. So then, let's see, do we have enough arm space here to keep going, or we switch on to the other arm? I think we'll switch on to the... And this is the bottom row. We have the concealer, which I'll show you guys. This is the concealer shade. It is the one that I put on my eyes first. It's a cream-based product, and it looks like that. Secret, this one is a really pretty undertone. Oh my gosh, I love this. This is more of like a nudie color, which is not really the theme in here. It's more pinky, you know? Then we have this one right here, which is also more in like the nude colors. This is called Tease. I really like that color a lot. That's a beautiful color. These are more like this row here is more like the brown nudie colors. Then we have this one here that's called Raw. This is a really pretty color too. Look at that. That's such a pretty color. That one's really nice. I have my favorites, which are the ones that are like more of like a foiled shade. And this one here is called Charmed. And oh my god, I could already tell I'm gonna like it. Oh my god, that's so pretty. So pretty. I love that. Okay. And then the last color in here is called Teddy. And that one is like this. Beautiful color too. So that is all the colors in the palette. You guys saw, like, I honestly think that these colors are absolutely stunning. Like, the glitters are very, very glittery, and, you know, like, the foiled kind of, like, real shimmery shades are beautiful. Like they're kind of like the shade that I would fall in love with inside of the Emerald Obsession. Off of the swatches, like I don't know how all of them are going to perform on the eyes, but the ones that I did use, and usually for the most part, like if a few of the mattes work pretty good, you know that most of them are probably going to work good. I mean, I used a few of these mattes and the mattes blended out very, very good. These reflective shades that kind of look like foils, like these, they're amazing. Like I love them. The only two in this whole palette are Infatuated and Excite, which are the two like highly glitter, like it literally is only glitter. That doesn't really excite me too much. I'm kind of like, because you're gonna have to use a glitter glue with them. They're really, 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 really glittery. But I guess if you guys want to put glitter on your eyes, these two right here are straight up only glitter, and everything else is not. Like it's more of a foil. Like these shades here that kind of look in the pan like, oh no, intimidating. They might be like crushed glitter. They're not really. They're more like a foily type of shade. You don't even feel glitter. These two are the only gritty two ones that are literally glitter. Everything else is very beautiful matte. I love the way that they blended on the eyes, so I'm actually really excited to continue to try this product. This palette is expensive at $65. Would I recommend it to you guys? I definitely would. I say if you guys can get this weekend coming for this 20% off that's going to be happening at the VIB sale, that is awesome to be able to get this palette for that. But if you can't and you're still looking at this palette, I would say it's still worth it. I think the mattes blend really good. So I do think $65 is expensive, but I do think that you do get a lot of really good shades in here. I will definitely say that there's probably at least 15 shades in here that are really good. I would say the concealer base, some people are gonna like, some people aren't. And these two highly glittery shades, I'm not sure how many people are gonna love to use those, but all the rest of the shades in here look like they work really good. All the mattes I used blended really good. It's here, these high shine shades that she included are really phenomenal. I didn't even use Fix Plus on my finger, like I didn't even wet it, and I feel like this shine that I got was very impressive. So I definitely would totally recommend this if you guys are looking for this type of palette. Now the other thing I would just mention to you guys is this is not 100% like a nude type of palette per se. Like it's not like a nude taupe type of palette. So if you're reading nude and you're thinking that this is going to go in like the taupey brown zone, look at it. This is going more pink nude. So you're going to get more of a mauvish kind of pink tone to your eyes. It's still a very beautiful look. And you do have a layer down here that has more of like brownish taupe colors, but it still leans a little bit more to the mauve colors. It's a beautiful tone, however, but if you guys bought maybe even like maybe the Norvina palette that had a lot of purples in it, or any palettes that are going more towards like the mauvish kind of tones or purple tones, then you have to kind of think if you already have this in your collection. But if you didn't buy any of those type of palettes and you're looking for something that has like maybe more pinks, maybe a little bit more of taupe browns, but not as many, and leaning more towards that side, I would say mostly the mauves and the pinks, this is the palette for you. And these shiny, high shines. Whew. So for the most part, I think I'm really happy with my purchase. I am very excited because I did, like I said, I didn't get a discount off of this. I did buy it at the full price and I'm happy with it. I think it's really, really good. I'm definitely going to get use out of this. It, to me, is an easy to use palette. I don't think it's a difficult to use palette. It does have a pretty good amount of fallout on some of the matte shades, but it blends really good. I think a lot of people are going to really like this. I think that it's going to be very easy to use. I think a lot of people are going to come up with a bunch of different eye looks with it. And yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this first impression. Like always, there will be more to come on this palette on this channel. I'll be trying it out a lot more before I give you guys a full-on review and let you know exactly what I'm thinking. But for right now, if you guys are thinking of buying this and you want to put it to the test and you're not sure if it's even worth trying out, I definitely think it's worth trying out. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, leave me your comments below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.